Up next on End of the Day Beer Review, we're going to be looking at the PastryArchy Unicorn Farts After Dark. This is a chocolate cinnamon breakfast stout with gold glitter. Had to have it. Check it out. Hi everybody, it's Rich and welcome to today's beer review. Today I am doing a beer that I bought. I have to be honest, first went for it for the name of the beer, then read the description. I was like, oh, okay, you know what, this will be pretty good. So this is by DuClaw Brewing Company, which we've done a couple of DuClaws on the channel before. This is called the PastryArchy, and it's called Unicorn Farts After Dark, and it is a chocolate cinnamon stout, breakfast stout, with gold glitter. I'm sort of interested to see how that comes out. And it comes in at 8.5% ABV. It says this is ale brewed with lactose, cacao, cinnamon, edible gold glitter, and cinnamon cereal. Holy crap, there's really glitter in here. All right, and it says the PastryArchy. PastryArchy. I'm pronouncing that right, folks, I promise. Glitter shines brighter in the dark. Giddy up for this French toast flavored frenzy, complete with alluring notes of chocolate, spiced cinnamon, a beautiful dark take on the original Unicorn Farts collaboration between DuClaw Brewing Company and Diablo Doughnuts, now brewed as a dessert stout with gold glitter. I think I bought this as a 4-pack, and the 4-pack was about 25 bucks. I've been 22, but you know, I have to see what it's like. I've seen Unicorn Farts on the shelf before as a beer. I didn't realize it was DuClaw. But now I really want to see what they do with this stout. All right, I'm using a stout glass. And quite honestly, it's pouring lighter than I expected. But I believe I do see... Do I see it? I don't know. I thought I was seeing some of the glitter sort of getting held up on the edge of the glass, but so I mean it's pouring a really dark brown, about 2 fingers worth of head. It smells phenomenal even from here. It smells like I just opened the container with French toast in it. That's what it smells like. Good head on it. Again, I don't think it's overly carbonated. I don't think it was my pour this time though. I feel like I am starting to see a little bit of potentially gold glitter, but I am not sure. I don't know. I almost want to get a flashlight, shine it on this, and see if we get any glitter. Now, I happen to have one slightly off camera. Oh, let's see. No, I don't see any gold glitter. Not really. And... oh. No, not really. All right, so I was hoping to see gold glitter. I did not. Let's try the nose. So I'm getting a good stout aroma here. What I mean by that is it's sort of that maltiness, but overwhelmingly I'm getting cinnamon. I'm getting a little bit of chocolate. I'm getting some other sweetness there too. I'm assuming that's the lactose. It has a really nice nose. It smells like a pastry stout. That's really what it smells like, and that seems to be what it is. And it does smell like French toast, so I'm sort of excited to try this out. Let's give it a sip. I have to say the delivery is a little wanting. I get the roastiness on the back of the tongue. It's there. You know, it's definitely a stout. That's what I'm getting. I'm not getting the cinnamon so much. I'm not getting the other notes that the can seemed to promise. In fact, I'm getting just a hint of cinnamon here. Yeah, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of cinnamon. Okay, so This is the weird part. Initially, I was not getting the cinnamon. I was getting a little chocolate, little coffee, you know, that roastiness. What I'm getting here, more than anything, is I'm getting that good stout flavor. This is a very, very good stout. And I'll tell you something, at 8.5% ABV, I'm not feeling the burn in my stomach, which is very nice. The more I drink of it, the more I'm getting sort of a cinnamon buildup and a little bit more chocolate. So as I drink it, it's definitely getting to be more of a French toast type of thing. And I've only been drinking it for, according to the camera, I've only been doing this for about 2.5 minutes as far as opening and drinking. So there's no way that, you know, the alcohol has affected how I'm perceiving this. It's good. It is, but it's not the pastry stout I was expecting. Now, I don't want to be too harsh here because most of the time when I look at a pastry stout, I'm looking at something from Equilibrium. Equilibrium is just, I think, the end-all be-all of, you know, pastry stout creators. Do I think they're the best stout makers out there? No. I think Goose Island takes the cake on that for me. And I know for some people that's a controversial idea, but I really think that's true. In fact, I think what I would probably do is go Goose Island, then Gusto, because that Magnificent Desolation they make is killer. Then quite honestly, and I remember this from 2 years ago, Fiden's, I assure you we make stouts. That was a great beer. So this is a good stout. The problem is this channel is a lot of stouts. So even a good stout compared to some of the other ones that we've looked at cannot come off as being as impressive as it would be in, let's say, you know, another, excuse me, field of comparison. Is it good? Yes, it is. Does it deliver on the cinnamon and the chocolate? Eventually, it builds up, it works its way in, and it works great. Do I count this as a pastry stout? I don't. I don't think that the mouthfeel is thick enough. I think that the carbonation is nice, and I think it does a wonderful job of sort of opening up the flavor as you drink it. Mouthfeel is a little thin on this one. Carbonation is spot on. I just don't think it delivers quite like I was hoping it was. Like, you see a name like Unicorn Farts, I expect something at least a little bit magical. This is very good. Is it magical? I don't think so. I really don't. Now the other question, because I don't give numerical ratings, would I buy this again? Yeah, I would. It's a good solid beer. They have crafted a really, really good stout with a nice cinnamon flavor that builds up over time. The ABV is spot on. You're not feeling it. It's 8.5 and it drinks like it's not even there. So this is a very, very good, well, not very, very, let's say very good stout. What I was expecting was a little more sweetness, a little more, well, let's be honest, a lot more cinnamon, some chocolate, and maybe some of that, like the sweetness needed to be there for this to be French toast, and it's just not there to make this a true, you know, sort of like French toast pastry stout. Would I buy it again? Yeah. And if you see it out there and you can get, especially if you can get a single can, definitely worth trying. This is a good stout. I just think that with something like, you know, called the PastryArchy, it should be a little bit more of a pastry stout, and it's just not really, you know, delivering on its name, I guess is how I would put it. Is it good? Yes. Anyway, folks, this has been the PastryArchy Unicorn Farts After Dark chocolate cinnamon breakfast stout with gold glitter. It's another thing. I didn't see the glitter. It is 8.5% ABV, and it is really, really, you know, a solid stout. Is it one of the best ones I've had on this channel? No. Is it one I would try? Absolutely. If you see this in your area, I would pick one up or pick up a 4-pack. You're not going to be disappointed. But, you know, do I think it lives up to all of the pastry reference that are made here? I don't. And just so you know, here as we hit the 10-minute mark on this video, and I don't know if it's gonna be 10 minutes at this point or not because I have to edit, but now I'm starting to feel a little bit of the alcohol burn, but they did a nice job of hiding that within the beer itself. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, throw a comment down below. All of that helps the channel, and I will see you next time at the end of the day beer review. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy this one now. Cheers.